Before minivans, before SUVs, before crossovers took over every driveway in America, there was the station wagon. And in 1976, Pontiac built the greatest station wagon the world had ever seen. This is the story of the Grand Safari, the last of the giants. The 1976 Pontiac Grand Safari was not just big, it was enormous. At 231 inches long, it stretched over 19 feet from bumper to bumper. The wheelbase measured 127 inches. Curb weight exceeded 5,300 pounds. These were the largest and heaviest vehicles Pontiac ever built. Nothing before, nothing since. The Grand Safari was the king. Inside the cabin was equally massive. Front shoulder room measured 64.3 inches. Rear shoulder room hit 63.4 inches. Those numbers set a record for interior width that no car would match until the early 1990s. The Grand Safari could swallow 9 passengers in 3 rows of seats without anyone touching elbows. But the real magic was at the back. Pontiac called it the glide-away tailgate. Everyone else called it the clamshell. It was an industry first, and it changed everything. Press a button on the dashboard or turn a key on the rear quarter panel and watch the show. The rear window powered up and disappeared into the roof. The tailgate dropped down and slid into a hidden compartment beneath the cargo floor. In 8 seconds, you had a completely unobstructed opening to the cavernous cargo area. No tailgate blocking your knees. No window in your face, just pure open space. The clamshell design solved a problem that had plagued station wagons for decades. These 19-foot land yachts were impossible to load in tight spaces. Try opening a traditional tailgate in a cramped garage or with a trailer hitched behind you. The glide-away tailgate made that problem disappear. Owners could fit a 4x8 sheet of plywood flat inside with the tailgate closed. Families loaded vacation luggage without bending over obstacles. The engineering was complex and heavy, but it worked beautifully. Under that massive hood sat a Pontiac 455 cubic inch V8 producing 200 horsepower. A 400 cubic inch V8 was also available for buyers who wanted slightly better fuel economy. The word slightly doing a lot of work in that sentence. On a good day, with favorable winds, the Grand Safari might return 15 miles per gallon. Nobody bought this wagon for efficiency. The exterior featured Pontiac's trademark split grille, borrowed from the Granville sedan. Most Grand Safaris wore simulated wood grain paneling on the sides and tailgate. It was fake wood over steel, but it defined the American station wagon aesthetic for an entire generation. Colors ranged from starlight black to firethorn red, to the stunning one-year-only metalime green that collectors chase today. The front seats were like living room sofas. Deep cushions supported you from knees to shoulders. Drivers could cruise for hours without fatigue. The ride quality absorbed every bump and pothole while isolating passengers from the outside world. Multi-leaf rear springs handled cargo weight without sagging. The Grand Safari shared its platform with luxury sedans from Buick and Oldsmobile, but Pontiac made it special. This was not just transportation. This was a statement. A family that pulled into church on Sunday morning in a Grand Safari was announcing something to the neighborhood. Third-row passengers faced forward instead of backward. The clamshell tailgate mechanism occupied the space where rear-facing seats would normally go. Kids loved the view. Parents loved not having children complain about motion sickness. But 1976 was the end. General Motors knew the oil crisis had changed everything. Fuel economy regulations were coming. The era of 19-foot station wagons was finished. For 1977, GM downsized the Grand Safari by over a foot. The wheelbase dropped to 115.9 inches. Curb weight fell by over 1,000 pounds. The magical glide-away tailgate was replaced with a conventional three-way design. The 455 engine disappeared. Something essential had been lost. The 1976 Grand Safari represented the absolute peak of the American station wagon. Maximum size, maximum comfort, maximum capability. It could carry 9 passengers and their luggage across the country in air-conditioned luxury. It could tow a boat to the lake every summer weekend. It could haul full sheets of plywood from the lumber yard. Modern SUVs try to do what the Grand Safari did naturally. A 2025 Chevrolet Suburban has similar dimensions, but it rides on a truck platform. The Grand Safari was a car. It drove like a car. It floated down the highway like nothing else on the road. Survivors are rare today. Decades of family duty took their toll. But the ones that remain remind us of an era when bigger really was better. When American families wanted American-sized vehicles. When Pontiac built station wagons worthy of the name Grand. The 1976 Grand Safari. 19 feet of perfection. The station wagon that could do it all.